What's up, everybody? It's your boy Randall D, Fiber Optics RLD, TechGeek RLD. I'm coming at you with another video. Today we're taking a look at the new spring dashboard for the Xbox One or the Xbox One S system. So Microsoft is rolling out a preview dashboard to the insider members on the Xbox One platform. I think they're also doing a beta for the people who play Xbox on the Windows 10 also. But today I just want to give you a quick overview of what I think of the new dashboard so far and some of the stuff that I found in the new dashboard. So, of course, it still looks similar. At the top up here, they changed the UI just a tad bit. Like at the top, it just says one guide. Right below that, you got the most recent apps that I've used: YouTube, Gears of War, Simple Music Player, and File Explorer. These are two topics I'm gonna get into in a bit. Of course, at the bottom, you got your most favorite pins or favorite games. One of the biggest changes I've noticed is while you're in an app such as One Guide, or for a better example, I probably should use Gears of War. But when you're in One Guide, for example, I couldn't find a way to snap it. So I'm not sure if they took snap out completely, but even if I use Cortana to snap an app, it doesn't do it. Hey Cortana. And of course Cortana doesn't respond. But and also the new user interface on the side is also new over here. So when you press the guide button, instead it brings up this side panel which says home, games and apps, store. You got your most recent apps again. And toward the bottom of that, you got your pins. And if you're playing music, you can go down a little bit further and choose stop, rewind, fast forward, things like that. It'll be like another little menu at the bottom if you're playing music. I'm assuming that's also part of the simple background music player they just added. One thing I do want to touch on that they did optimize is the speed. The user interface now is hella faster. That's kudos to Microsoft for that, because in the past, the previous interface has been really slow. But if you notice now, when I switch in and out of games and apps, it tends to be a tad faster. And that may be because of the fact they took out the snap feature. Snap is where you can run two apps at the same time. I guess them taking that out completely freed up some RAM so the UI can run faster and snappier. But as soon as I press the button, the side panel snaps to the side immediately, like with the quickness. So that pulls up as soon as I press it. Typically, on the previous dashboard, that would take some time, but as soon as I press it, it loads straight up. Also, pressing home takes you straight to the home screen, which is also what I was touching on. On a previous dashboard, when you press home, at least you can see a small window of the game you're playing. Now, that window is gone. Now it just has the icon, game hub, just some information about the game. The actual window, a live window of the game playing is not there. Same for live TV. If you're watching TV and if you go home, it puts the TV interface in the background. You can't even see the TV in a small window, which is pretty neat to me. The previous dashboard where you're able to see your side panel, the Microsoft advertising on the side over here, and to still be able to watch TV, to me that was pretty neat. People come over, they can see that you're watching TV through an Xbox interface. But now, they took that out for some reason. That's a fail. One thing I also want to touch on real quick, is some of the new apps they added to the system. So of course we go to My Games and Apps and go over here. Come down here. It was already on apps. We come over here. One app they added was File Explorer. Now that's a new app. I do not recall seeing this app on the previous dashboard. I got 3 Xbox One S systems, and one of my systems got the new dashboard, and it had this File Explorer app in it. My other Xboxes don't have this app. So just to touch on this quickly. So this is a new app. I guess they're adding to where you'll be able to browse your external hard drives or USB sticks, things like that. And if you have pictures and music and videos, it'll be able to easily access that media and open it in the correct app. This section is still a little buggy. Like even as I'm navigating on the controller, it's kind of laggy. So for demonstration purposes, for example, if I go to audio, singles, let's play a music file. Young Jeezy, my favorite artist, Young Jeezy, Atlanta music. So if I play, these are typical MP3s. So if I try to click on this, it brings up this icon, which is the simple background music player app, which is another new app they added to the dashboard, but it hangs. So I'm assuming they're going to fix this as they continue to make improvements to the dashboard before it comes out to the public in the spring. So I think they're going to debut this new dashboard in March. But as you can see, it still has its problems. Clicking on that, browsing to a music file in the file explorer, kind of hangs the background music player. It doesn't play it. But nonetheless, this is the File Explorer app, and as you can see in the bottom right hand corner down there, you have options to delete files, move files, copy files. There's also a share button over there. I tried to share video or audio, it didn't let me. It was kind of grayed out. But I'm assuming if you click on a picture, it may give you the option to share a picture to your friend list or things of that nature. So this is the File Explorer app. This is a new app they added to the dashboard. Let's go back to home. The other new app I wanted to touch on was the simple background music player. So let me close it since it froze up. You can launch it, and let's see if it opens. So yeah, the dashboard is still a little buggy. Like I clicked on the app and it's not opening. So let's try to open it from my games and apps and see. Well, there it goes. Now it opens up like, what, 5 seconds later. Then it takes me back to the dashboard, of course. So still got some bugs in there. Okay, so now it opens. It says press the Y button to load music. Error, no Xbox music library found on external USB drive. So my external drive does have music on it, but per this app, it requires the music to be in a folder titled Xbox Music Library. So I guess this is the background music, simple background music player for the Xbox One, but all your music has to be on the root folder, the root of your drive, your hard drive or USB drive. It has to be in a folder called Xbox Music Library. In that folder, you put your MP3s and maybe WMA also is another file format that it may support. If you do that, it may give you the access to play music in the background while you're, playing your games or things of that nature. But like I said earlier, look, they took out the snap feature. There's no button combination or anything to snap an app, and that's been one of Xbox's biggest features, is to be able to run an app in a small box on the side of the screen while you're playing something else. I don't see no option in here to snap. I guess the last thing I'll touch on is how they did make it more convenient to record game clips and to share. So while you're in a game, if you press your guide button, it says Y to save screenshot, X to record that. And there's also the share button, a little menu button for recording options. When you click on that, it gives you the option to start a recording right now, record the last 15 seconds, 30 seconds, 45 seconds, 1 minute, blah, 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 so on. So that's a new feature there. And I heard they're also adding more broadcast options. I think Xbox will have its own broadcast system instead of using Twitch. I guess to give the user more options. I'm assuming maybe in the future you'll be able to broadcast to Facebook too. I'm assuming maybe if they, sign that contract with the Facebook team. You never know. But other than that though, that's kind of about it. I guess before I head out, I'm just going to say the dashboard is faster. It's snappier. As soon as you press the button, it loads straight up. And the key things that I didn't like about the new dashboard so far, at least, is that I can't snap my apps. And it seems like certain things, the game is still running in the background, but you can't see it. So there's no live little window here to see your game running in the background on your home screen. That was a neat little feature. It's like they took that out. Other than that, everything else looks the same. The store, one guide, community, home, everything else still looks the same. I think they did make some changes to the achievement area, but this is not an area that I really stay at that often. I kind of just play the game and then I get an achievement. You know how that is. Everything else still looks the same. Messages, notifications, and if I go into settings, it's still the same. Like I said, the only biggest change they really made was this little sidebar, the sidebar on the side over here, and it gives you your option of being able to go, home, games and apps and store. It gives you access to your games faster. I guess they're real prone to just trying to make the system snappier and faster because the previous dashboards were kind of slow. So like I said, I don't want to make this a long video. I'm already at 10 minutes, so it is what it is. If I missed anything, please let me know in the comment section. If you like these kind of videos, please hit that like button. I do try to reply to comments when I get a chance. I am reached on, you know, Instagram, Twitter, Google Plus, all that good stuff. So I'm very active on my YouTube channel. So please hit that subscribe button. Please hit that like button. Feel free to comment on what I should touch on next, my next video. And you guys have a good day. And you know my slogan. They know what time it is. Game time. All right, y'all, I'm out.